What are the 6 things you just have to know before you get your marketing to work for you so that you make money from your business? This is what we're going to talk about today. Stay tuned. Here are 6 things that I've learned with blood and sweat before my businesses started to make 6 figures and up. And I want you to know that you have to have all 6 of them in order to be successful in business. This is what I call the Kiwi method. Here we go. The first thing you need to do to make sure that you do is know your why. What is your purpose? I personally work with a very limited definition of a purpose, and that is what is your measurable goal for 10 months from now. Sure, you can have a 1-year goal, a 3-year goal, and all of the other things be in between of things that you know about yourself and your values and your vision. This is all nice. But if you don't know your actual goal for 10 months from now, you don't really know why are you doing this. Why is it going to be worth it for you? So I want you to know your why to the level of clarity where it's so important for you that you know who will gain something from you succeeding. Is it your spouse? Is it your kids? Is it your friends? Is it your parents? Know who will benefit from your why, and that will help you have a stronger sense of purpose. Without this, your marketing will fail. The second thing you need to make sure in your business that is totally done well is defining your ideal customer and services. Services is not about what you can do for customers, it's about what your customers want. It's about taking your skills and building on top of that awesome services that talk to your ideal customer, that has some big idea or a story that is defining what it is that you do. Without understanding who is your ideal customer and what are your actual service and fully defining them, you cannot start to do marketing of your services. The third thing you need to do is remember who is the prize. Remembering that you are the prize is so important for marketing, because without it, you're not actually doing marketing, you're just talking to people and not really realizing the benefits of what you do. You have to realize your benefits. You have to realize what is special about you. You have to have an answer for the why should I pick you question, which is the USP question. Who is the prize is another way of saying know your USP. And you are the prize. You are a unicorn. Find out why. What are your monkeys that jump through a fiery hoop? Know that and remember that. The fourth thing you need to do to remember, to know before you start to do your marketing is remember what the customer gets from you. And that is super important, because what they get from you is not your service or your product. They get a transformation in their life. They get a transition from point A to point B. They get benefits, and benefits on top of benefits that you can find if you use a line like which means that. So for example, you sell a widget that makes their life better because it saves them time, which means that they will spend more time with their loved ones, which means that they will be calmer at work and will be able to produce more and make more money. So this which means that tactic will help you find out what are the actual benefits and the benefits beneath your benefits, and you have to know that stuff. The fifth thing you need to make sure is you need to be able to book the ticket. Booking the ticket is a principle named by Russ Perry, and he talked about how before you go into, let's say, a convention or a business trip, you have to buy the tickets. You have to fly there or take a train there. You have to buy the tickets there. Once you do, all the rest will fall into place. You will make sure you have enough money to be there, to stay there. You know how to use the time there because you've spent money already on the ticket. If you're not willing to spend money on your business, on you, on your biggest investment, which is your brain and your knowledge, then you will not be able to do marketing in your business. You have to book the ticket, you have to train yourself, invest into education, work with a coach, and so on. The sixth thing you have to do is you have to be willing to twist the knife. This is a pretty ugly metaphor, which is you're going to stab someone and then twist the knife. And I'm not talking about literally. I'm talking about as a metaphor, you're going to talk about problems and agitate the problems. Talk about problems is the stab. Agitate the problems in the discussion is the twisting of the knife. Again, just as a mental image for a metaphor about talking about problems. In your business, you solve problems, and if you're not willing to look for those problems and talk about them and focus about the details of them, of how they feel even worse, then you will not be able to make business. If you have all of those 6 in your business, you can start to do marketing and get results. Marketing is all about creating marketing assets, distributing them, and optimizing them. Marketing assets creation, distributing the marketing asset, and then optimizing the process of both the marketing asset creation and the distribution. If you're not doing distribution, then the marketing assets will not work. You can't do SEO just on your website. You have to also do the marketing. You can't do Instagram just on Instagram. You have to also tag other people. Everything needs to include both of the steps, and without the optimization, this will not work. So you need to make sure you do your 6 prerequisites, and then you can start the game called marketing of creating assets, distributing them, and making them better. I'm Ziv Raviv from zivraviv.com, and I can't wait to read your comments about which of the prerequisites you need to work on, and I will see you in the next video.